We've all been there. Standing in the supplement aisle, overwhelmed by a wall of bottles all promising miracles. You've probably tried a few, only to feel let down, skeptical, and maybe even a little burned. But what if modern science is finally backing what ancient healers knew all along? In this video, we're cutting through the noise and looking at herbs, yes, real herbs, that help your body heal and thrive, just like seeds growing into strong, healthy plants. Welcome to Omni Healthy, your home for practical health solutions. If you find this kind of content helpful, hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and keeps these health tips coming your way. FYI, this video is packed with valuable health insights, so feel free to pause, take notes, or even re-watch it to get the most out of it. Let's get into it. We're counting down 5 potent herbs, from everyday spices to rare botanicals, each backed by scientific studies. And don't skip out early. At the end, I'll reveal a hidden compound in many so-called healthy foods that could be working against your wellness goals. I'll even share a chart showing how this compound relates to the 5 herbs we're covering and what it could mean for you. As always, consult your healthcare provider before making any changes to your supplements or diet. I'm here to inform and empower, driven by passion, personal experience, and research. How you choose to apply these insights is entirely up to you. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 5, we have one that might be new to many of you. Barberry, a shrub whose bark, roots, and berries have been used for thousands of years in traditional remedies. But the real star isn't the plant itself, it's a potent compound inside called berberine, which has drawn major scientific interest for its ability to support metabolic health. Research shows berberine may help regulate blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, especially in people with type 2 diabetes who experience symptoms like energy crashes, cravings, or imbalanced blood pressure and cholesterol. Some studies even suggest that berberine may have effects comparable to metformin, working by activating the body's metabolic master switch to support insulin function and help reduce excess glucose production. So, who might benefit? If you often deal with sugar cravings, elevated blood pressure, fatigue after meals, or stubborn cholesterol numbers, your metabolism might be out of sync, and that's exactly where berberine may help restore balance. How to use it wisely. Best source. Barberry is typically taken as a supplement standardized for its berberine content. You won't find it in the average kitchen. Recommended dosage. Most clinical studies use between 900 mg and 1,500 mg per day. The most common approach is 500 mg taken 3 times daily with meals, often referred to as the 500x3 method. This timing helps maintain steady berberine levels in your system and reduces the chance of side effects like nausea, gas, constipation, or diarrhea. Because berberine has a short half-life, taking it all at once isn't ideal. And since it's a powerful compound, many experts recommend cycling it, 8 weeks on, followed by a 2 to 4 week break to give your body, and especially your liver, a chance to reset. What to take it with? Always take berberine with a meal. Not only does this improve absorption, it also helps the compound work directly on the blood sugar and fat response from the food you're eating. Critical note: berberine is not recommended for pregnant or breastfeeding women and should not be given to infants. It may also interact with medications like blood thinners, statins, or blood pressure drugs. So speak with your doctor before starting, especially if you're currently on prescription medications. Number 4. When you hear frankincense, you probably think of incense, or maybe a mad scientist brewing something mysterious. The resin from the Boswellia serrata tree has been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine to support joint comfort and a healthy inflammatory response. Its power comes from active compounds called boswellic acids, especially one known as AKBA. Some researchers suggest that AKBA may help modulate inflammation by interacting with a specific enzyme called 5-LOX, which plays a role in the body's natural production of inflammatory molecules. If you're experiencing occasional joint stiffness, muscle aches, or digestive discomfort, it may be worth learning more about herbs like Boswellia. Clinical studies have explored its potential to support mobility and comfort, particularly in people managing symptoms of osteoarthritis. Interestingly, some research also suggests that combining Boswellia with curcumin from turmeric may offer complementary benefits for supporting a healthy inflammation response. How to use it wisely. The most effective Boswellia supplements are standardized to a specific percentage of boswellic acids, ideally with 30-65% AKBA. Recommended dosage. For general joint support, a typical dose is 300 and 500 milligrams, taken 2 to 3 times per day. It's often taken with food to help avoid digestive upset and may be safe for up to 6 months of consistent use. As always, speak with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplements. Note on safety. Boswellia is generally well tolerated. The most common side effects are mild digestive issues like nausea, heartburn, or diarrhea. It may interact with anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, and blood thinners. It's typically advised to avoid it during pregnancy as it may stimulate menstrual flow. Here is a simple anti-inflammatory morning elixir ingredients. 1 cup warm milk, dairy or plant-based, 1 capsule Boswellia extract, opened, half a teaspoon turmeric powder, pinch of black pepper, half a teaspoon cinnamon, sweetener to taste like honey or maple syrup. Instructions. Gently warm the milk, whisk in the contents of the Boswellia capsule, turmeric, pepper and cinnamon. Stir until fully combined. Add sweetener if desired. Pour and enjoy a creamy, inflammation-fighting start to your day. At number 3, Astragalus, which is a special type of herb called an adaptogen. It is a cornerstone of traditional Chinese medicine, revered for thousands of years as a premier energy tonic. This means it helps your body become more resilient and adapt to physical, chemical, and emotional stress, the very things that tax our immune systems daily. Do you find yourself catching every cold that goes around? Feel constantly run down or exhausted from stress? If your body's defenses feel like they're always playing catch-up, Astragalus may offer the support you need. Rather than simply stimulating immune activity, Astragalus works as an immune modulator, supporting balance rather than overactivation. Research shows it can encourage the production of white blood cells, which serve as the body's first line of defense. It also delivers anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, supporting key organs like the heart, liver, and kidneys. One review even found that when used alongside conventional therapy, Astragalus showed added benefit in certain markers of kidney health. How to use this adaptogen. Astragalus is available as dried root slices, great for teas and soups, tinctures or capsules. Recommended dosage. Dosages vary greatly. For making a decoction or tea, simmering 9 to 30 grams of the dried root is a traditional approach. For supplements or tinctures, follow the product label, as extract strengths can vary widely. What to take it with. Astragalus has a naturally sweet, pleasant taste and can be taken on its own or with other warming, immune-supportive herbs like ginger. Astragalus is remarkably safe for most people and is even considered safe for daily, long-term use as a tonic to build resilience and promote vitality. However, those with autoimmune conditions such as lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, or multiple sclerosis should use caution, as it may increase immune activity. It's also not recommended for anyone taking immunosuppressant medications. As with most herbs, avoid use during pregnancy or breastfeeding unless directed by a qualified healthcare provider. Enjoy this immune-boosting Astragalus tea. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon dried Astragalus root slices, 2 cups water, a 1-inch slice of fresh ginger, optional, honey to taste. Instructions: combine the Astragalus slices and ginger in a small pot with water. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer, covered for 15 to 20 minutes. Strain into a mug, add honey if desired, and enjoy this vitalizing tonic. Enjoying this video? Go ahead and hit that like button, share this with your friends because honestly, sharing is caring, and it helps more people discover these valuable tips. Also, dive into the description by clicking more for all my recommended product links and sources of the studies we mentioned. Coming in at number 2 is a kitchen staple with medicinal muscle, garlic. It's so common we often forget it's one of the most well-studied healing plants on the planet. The secret to its health benefits lies in sulfur compounds, especially a powerful molecule called allicin, which forms when fresh garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin is responsible for garlic's strong aroma and many of its heart and immune-supporting properties. If you're watching your blood pressure, cholesterol, or trying to stay resilient during cold and flu season, garlic is one natural ally worth considering. Multiple studies and reviews suggest that garlic supplements may help lower high blood pressure. It's also a natural antimicrobial, supporting the body in fighting off bacteria, viruses, and even fungi. Interestingly, one study found that garlic supplementation helped reduce symptoms of lead exposure in workers, contributing to a measurable drop in blood lead levels. Fresh raw garlic offers the most benefits, especially when properly prepared. If you're sensitive to the smell or want a more concentrated form, aged garlic extract is a solid supplement option. Aim for more than 1 clove per meal if using fresh garlic, or follow label instructions for aged extracts. Garlic is also low in oxalates, making it easy to include in most diets. Garlic blends effortlessly into almost any savory dish, from soups to sautés. It can be consumed daily as part of a healthy routine. While garlic is generally safe, it's known for causing bad breath and body odor, and in some people, it may trigger digestive upset or heartburn. More importantly, garlic has natural blood-thinning properties, so if you're taking anticoagulant medications, like warfarin, it's best to check with your doctor before using high doses or supplements. Here's a powerful method to get the most from garlic's natural compounds. It's called the 10-minute allicin rule. Start with a fresh clove of garlic and crush, chop, or mince it. This physical action activates the enzyme responsible for producing allicin, the compound behind many of garlic's researched health benefits. Next, let it rest for 10 full minutes. This time, the enzyme allinase goes to work, converting allin into allicin. After the 10-minute mark, the allicin becomes more stable and ready for use. At this point, you can add it to your meal raw for maximum potency, or gently cook it. Just remember, if you apply heat too early, the enzyme is destroyed and allicin won't form. Timing truly makes the difference. At number 1 on our list, turmeric, the vibrant golden spice that has earned its reputation as one of the most extensively studied herbs in modern science. Its power comes from curcumin, a compound with strong anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immune-supporting properties. Curcumin's strength lies in how it supports the body against chronic inflammation, which is now recognized as a contributing factor in many long-term health conditions. From joint discomfort and brain fog to skin irritation or cardiovascular strain. If inflammation is involved, curcumin may offer meaningful support. Research consistently shows that curcumin can help reduce markers of inflammation and oxidative stress. In studies on arthritis, curcumin has been shown to ease discomfort and improve joint function. It also appears to support heart health by enhancing the function of the blood vessel lining. Excitingly, curcumin has also shown promise in brain health research, thanks to its ability to cross the blood-brain barrier and help calm neuroinflammation, one of the drivers behind cognitive decline. While turmeric powder is perfect for cooking, a concentrated curcumin extract supplement is necessary to reach the levels used in clinical studies. Typical dosages range from 500 mg to 2,000 mg per day, depending on the product. Always follow label instructions. Though generally safe, high doses over extended periods may cause digestive upset, or in rare cases, stress the liver, especially if you're on medications or have pre-existing liver conditions. Curcumin also has mild blood-thinning effects, so consult your healthcare provider if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medications. For many people, a lower daily dose, around 500 mg, is effective and well tolerated. Cycling turmeric, such as 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off, can also be a smart way to give the body a break. Crucial note: curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. To improve bioavailability, always pair it with a pinch of black pepper, which contains piperine, shown to increase absorption by up to 2,000%. Taking it with a healthy fat like coconut milk or olive oil also boosts absorption significantly. Oxalate note: turmeric is a high oxalate plant. To reduce risk, opt for a curcumin extract, which has far fewer oxalates, or pair turmeric with calcium-rich foods or magnesium. These bind to oxalates and help limit absorption. Here is how to make the perfect golden milk. Ingredients: 1 cup milk. Dairy or plant-based like coconut or almond milk provide healthy fats. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, a generous pinch of ground black pepper, half a teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon honey or maple syrup to taste. Instructions: gently warm the milk in a saucepan, do not boil. Whisk in the turmeric, black pepper and cinnamon until smooth. Remove from heat and stir in your sweetener. Pour into a mug and enjoy this delicious anti-inflammatory elixir. You've probably figured out the hidden compound by now. Yup, it's oxalates. Here is the oxalate chart featuring the 5 herbs we covered, highlighting which are high or low in oxalates, along with quick notes for each. Oxalates or oxalic acid are natural compounds found in many plants, including some we love, like spinach, almonds, beets, and yes, turmeric. In our bodies, they combine to minerals, especially calcium. For the vast majority of people, oxalates are not a problem. Your body processes and excretes them without any issue. However, for a segment of the population, a diet very high in oxalates can cause serious problems. The main concern is kidney stones. About 80% of kidney stones are made of calcium oxalate. When there's too much oxalate and not enough liquid in your urine, these painful crystals can form. People who are known stone formers or have certain digestive issues may be at higher risk. Symptoms of oxalate overload can sometimes even mimic other conditions, causing things like joint pain or fatigue. This absolutely does not mean you need to fear these healthy foods. It's all about being smart. Here are 2 brilliant strategies to mitigate the risk. Cook them. Boiling or steaming high oxalate vegetables like spinach can slash their soluble oxalate content by 30% to over 80%, as long as you discard the cooking water. Pair with calcium. This is the best trick. When you eat a high oxalate food, pair it with a calcium-rich food. The calcium binds to the oxalate in your gut, forming a large compound that can't be absorbed and is safely passed out of your body. This is why a turmeric latte made with dairy milk is a naturally genius combination. The key takeaway is not to fear oxalates, but to be intelligent about them. If you have a history of kidney stones, this is critical information. For everyone else, it's just another fascinating piece of the puzzle to understanding how food truly interacts with our unique bodies. Learned something new today? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, check out my channel for more videos. So there you have it, 5 powerful herbs from the exotic barberry to the everyday garlic. Let's do a quick recap of the healing herbs we've covered. Number 5, barberry, supports metabolic health and blood sugar balance. Number 4, Boswellia, frankincense, powerful natural anti-inflammatory for joint pain. Number 3, Astragalus, boosts immunity and strengthens stress resilience. Number 2, garlic, protects heart health and fights infections. Number 1, turmeric, combats chronic inflammation throughout the body. Remember, your health is your wealth. Stay healthy, stay vibrant, stay omni-healthy.